We had some really big news on Stugotz and Company break yesterday that Stu was really considering coming back to that microphone for.
Yes.
One of the probably greatest figures in Stugotz's sports history, Mercedes Lewis, is back, baby.
Yes.
41-year-old tight end signed with the Broncos. I don't even know. It just made me wonder what the origin story, Stu, of what your Mercedes Lewis connection was. Is it just he's always there and available and he's been doing it forever? Is that really all it was?
No, it was just the speculation. Both me and Mikey A, to be honest with you, when Aaron Rodgers went from Green Bay to the Jets, that David Bakhtiari, that animal, that he would follow Aaron Rodgers, and Mercedes Lewis was always available for Aaron Rodgers, and he would follow him to the Jets as well. And we were hopeful we would get Mercedes Lewis. We did not.
Is there anything more apparent now than Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the Denver Broncos next year after he leaves the Steelers? He's setting his pieces up. He's sending his guys where he needs them so that he can get there. Devontae Adams might end up in Denver at some point.
Who's the other receiver that's retired that was just always everywhere that Aaron Rodgers went?
Alan Lazard.
Lazard.
Yes, I thought they were, right. Yes, and I thought they were going to sign Jordy Nelson and Randall Cobb, both of them. I did.
Randall Cobb is the one you were looking for.
No, I was thinking of Alan Lazard.
Right, Alan Lazard. Izzy, really, at the heart of this was it's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to a desperate organization in the New York Jets. And if he tells them to sign Mercedes Lewis, they're going to sign Mercedes Lewis. What's also interesting is Mikey has Aaron Rodgers going to a spot where they're fine at quarterback. And they have a quarterback on a rookie deal.
Nope. Aaron Rodgers is going to Denver. It's happening.
Straight up Bo Nix for Aaron Rodgers trade.
Bo Nix and a first-round pick to the Steelers for Aaron Rodgers. No, I'm sorry. The other way. Aaron Rodgers and a first-round pick to Denver for Bo Nix.
Oh, who says no? I mean, jeez.
Mercedes Lewis's rookie season, he was blocking for Fred Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how long he's been around. Yep.
Wow.
That's awesome. That is a great
college
stat.
football playoff format when he got into the NFL? Was it still just the two teams in the BCS? It probably was, wasn't it? What a time.
Oh, yeah.
No, what are you saying back when Mercedes Lewis was in college? Is that what you're asking?
Well, yeah, when he got to the NFL. I'm just trying to think of different, like if he was
when he got to the NFL, it was still the AP, and you still had to go undefeated to win a national championship.
Yes.
That's how we were doing it back then.
Because share national championships back then.
Because the first playoff was Mississippi State was the first time they ever announced what the playoff teams. It was Mississippi State because of Dak Prescott. And obviously Mercedes Lewis has been in the league longer than Dak Prescott.
Yeah. That is clearly not the top news of the day. No. Mercedes Lewis, which Taylor said so articulately. Everybody wants to say Mercedes, but it's Mercedes Lewis. Not the biggest news of the day. Also not the World Series. Like the Rays, the Blue Jays going up 3-2 on the verge of taking the World Series to Canada. Not really that exciting to me. Anybody else?
Really?
No? Okay, let's move on.
I love the World Series.
Damn it.
Yeah, no, listen, I don't want the Dodgers. As a Met fan, I do not want the Dodgers to win. As a baseball fan, I think the Dodgers are bad for baseball. I am rooting hard here for the Toronto Blue Jays. I would like to see them win. I feel bad that we stole hockey from Canada. I would like to give them baseball in return. Yes.
You don't feel bad. You only want I keep calling them the NBA teams. You only want the Jays to win because you hate the Dodgers and you hate the big empire team, and you want them to only have two championships. I mean, they already have two. Like, they're gonna win another one here or there. But you don't really know anything about the Blue Jays, do you?
No, just a lovable team. That's it. That's all I know about Toronto.
Sure they are.
I thought Yesavage. I thought his first name was Ye and his last name was Savage. I didn't know his last name was Yesavage and he was Trey Yesavage. So shows you how much I know about
Savage.
Yeah. I thought it was like Kanye fan or something. He was just Ye Savage. But
Savage, all-time performance by him. 12 Ks, no walks. That was only his 8th MLB start in his career, Izzy. This September, when September started, he was pitching in AAA still. He started the season in Single A, and this stat is from Sarah Langs. Trey Yesavage is the first pitcher in MLB history to start multiple World Series games within his first 8 career appearances.
That's so strange with baseball. Like, can you imagine you get to the NBA finals and you pulled out a dude from the G League in like April who ends up being like your most important player? That's just strange to just pull out somebody in the middle of a season and be like, he's one of our most important players.
But it's also why the farm system is important. It's also why baseball is very different than the other sports. You're right. That would not happen in most other sports. It happens all the time. In baseball, you remember I think it was 2003, Izzy, when the Marlins called up Miguel Cabrera, and Cabrera helped them win a World Series. Yeah, right. They called him up like halfway through the season. So it's such a great story, Yesavage, because Taylor's right. I mean, started the season in single A, and he's pitching the biggest games of his life. I mean, the biggest games in Blue Jays history. He's on the mound last night, Dodger Stadium, in a 2-2 series. Winner goes up 3-2. They win that series 68% of the time, as I guessed correctly yesterday. And so what a big spot. And he does it against Blake Snell on the road. Crazy.
So not only did he do it against Blake Snell, the top 4 batters in the Dodgers lineup, it's Ohtani, Will Smith, Mookie Betts, and Freddie Freeman. They went a combined 1 for 15, 8 strikeouts. He was absolutely dealing against them. And just to put it into perspective, what Yesavage is doing.
Yeah, I almost got you.
The Dodgers' total payroll, $350 million. Yesavage's salary this season, $760,000. The minimum.
Ace on a rookie contract. in a non-cap sport.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Let's say Ye and them boys win the World Series and Toronto's celebrating, blah, blah, blah. What happens to that greatest game ever? 18 innings that the Dodgers won, that Freddie Freeman felt so good about? Like, if the Blue Jays win, does that game just like it get erased from everybody's memory because it wasn't one of the Blue Jays wins? Or was it, wow, look what they had to overcome, the momentum of a Dodgers 18th inning home run? Like, how does that game get played if it's not the Dodgers winning it all?
The game's going to go down in Major League Baseball history as an all-time game, but we will not remember it the same way.
Yeah, because when you're doing the Toronto Blue Jays championship celebration or championship story, you're not going to linger on the game that they lost. You're going to be like, man, that was a tough one, but look what they did after that. And so this game's, 5 and 6 and maybe 7 if necessary are going to be the ones that you look at. The 18-inning game is going to be kind of like a footnote.
I mean, you're kind of asking, 86, the Mets win the World Series. Would we remember Game 6 the way we remember it right now had the Mets gone on to lose Game 7, which they were down 2-0, by the way, in that game to Roger Clemens. So don't you think we still remember the game regardless of who wins or loses?
I don't think so. I don't think
really?
if the ball goes between Buckner's legs and they still win it, it's like, oh, remember, he thought they were going to lose it because of that one error, but they were just fine. It's just a footnote. That's all it is.
Right.
It's not the major event in that story.
Mikey pointed it out correctly yesterday. The Dodgers thought that 18-inning game ended the series.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. That's what it felt like.
They did. Right. Yeah. Put it on the poll, Taylor. Did the Dodgers think that 18-inning game ended the series? Yes. I believe Mikey is right about that.
Yeah.
Also with the 18-inning thing. So in 2018, the Dodgers win Game 3 in 18 innings, and then they lose the following 2 games. They lose the series. They don't win another game that series. Now 2025, the Dodgers win Game 3 in 18 innings. They lose the following game, and now Toronto has a chance to close out the series. So if you're keeping track at home, teams that lose 18-inning World Series games are now 0-4, or teams that lose are 4-0 in the following games.
Right. Wow. That team that we're playing,
like a game you want to lose, right?
That team we were playing that season was the Red Sox, right? That was a Red Sox World Series.
2018 World Series. Maybe I think it was the Astros. Oh no, it was the Red Sox. Correct.
Oh, look at me, baseball knowledge.
Wow,
out the ass. Speaking of out the ass, I'm getting a colonoscopy tomorrow. I'm very hungry right now, very annoyed.
You're going through the cleansing out process?
I mean, I'm just old. I have to get it checked.
Right.
And
everyone should get it checked. I mean, what are you doing out there?
Put that on the poll. Should everyone get their hold checked?
Also put, what are you doing out there?
Can I tell you how I decided that Halloween was the day that I was going to get this procedure?
Well, please tell.
It's just based on the sports calendar. I knew that I would be fasting the day before, right? And so if I'm fasting and I'm going to be irritable, there better be some games that I have passion about on the TV. And tonight, I thought maybe I'd be a little bit more intrigued by the Thursday night football game. But when you throw in Heat Spurs,
yes,
now I'm intrigued. Now I might be able to ignore those hunger pangs. And now I can probably go. And Lord help me, if both the Heat and the Dolphins win, I'm going to sleep so nicely. And I'm going to be comfortable going into the procedure tomorrow. But then, Stu, you made my day even better by telling me you had 5 burning NBA questions, which then turned into 4 burning NBA questions. But you had to say 5 because it just sounded better.
Yes. Well, I think I have 5 now. I started off when I sent that text to you about an hour ago. I only had 3. Then I got to 4, and now I think I've arrived at 5. So
I was going to say, can't we just call it a Mount Rushmore of burning NBA questions for Izzy?
We could have done that, but now I'm at 5. So now what do we do? 5 burning NBA questions.
Now you got to do a Mount Gregmore.
How many games into the season are we? 4?
For most teams, yeah.
Okay.
But
do you want my questions?
Well, yes, but save, if there's anything that you think could be tied to Heat Spurs, save that for the end, because I would like to discuss that game as well.
All right, hold on. I have to reorganize my 5 now. Okay. I was going to lead with that. Now you want it last. 3. I mean, you're very demanding, Israel.
You're clearly giving me the 2 weakest ones, the 2 made-up ones first, right? The 2 most ones that you've done on the fly here.
No, number 1 is Austin Reaves the MVP 4 games into the NBA season.
Okay, no, just to give you the hard answer initially.
How could he not be?
Well, I don't know if
game winner last night.
Burning NBA questions. I mean, that's mildly warm.
Some of the crazy stats that have been going on so far this season, but he's not even top 3 in scoring with his 34.2 points a game. He's got Tyrese Maxey ahead of him, Giannis and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Lauri Markkanen's right at his heels. I would say because of LeBron's injury and then Luka's injury on top of that, it's the most surprising story. And I don't know if this means that like LeBron James might have to be a role player, and it's the the exciting whites over in Los Angeles with Austin Reaves and Luka Dončić. But that's he's not the MVP, but it goes to show you how good he is, but also where the hell did this guy come from? Like he was a nothing player in college, not nothing player, but in terms of prospects. And then all of a sudden comes into the league, finds his comfort zone, and is dropping 50 and 40 on back-to-back nights on a Lakers team. This dude is crazy impressive. And
do you know, Izzy, did you know that he's one of 3 NBA players ever to have 25 plus points, ever 15 plus assists, and hit a game-winning shot in that game?
Now,
did you know
who
that
the other players are? I don't.
I do.
Who?
Magic and Michael.
Wow.
Wow. And he's good MVP.
Yeah, what was his nickname? He was like Hillbilly Kobe or something. Like people thought highly of him. They just didn't think he would be this. And the craziest part to me is because I think it was DeMar DeRozan who was on the podium laughing at all the free throws Austin Reaves got. It is his best skill. Is drawing fouls. He's just really effing good at it. And so when you throw in some made shots, and now if he's drawing fouls, the defenders are super worried about that. Like he is the real deal, and it's possible the Lakers have
a real deal. I'll take a real deal. He's not the MVP through 4 games, but I'll take the real deal. And DeMar DeRozan should worry about himself. Hey, please hit a 3. Jesus.
Seriously.
If you do anything where you and Magic and Michael are the only ones to do it, do you put that on a plaque? Like, you have to commemorate that somehow, right? It's just me, like Magic, and Michael.
Right, but no one makes it for you. You go to the trophy store by yourself and you say, hey, I'm one of 3 guys to do this. Let's put it on a plaque, right?
Trophy stores, we already got the template. People come in here all the time saying them, Michael and Magic are the only ones to do this. Yeah, we got you. We got you, Austin.
You go to Austin Reaves' house in LA and you ring the doorbell. Instead of a chime, it's somebody just reading out that stat.
Customized doorbell.
By the way,
hi, it's Austin. I am one of 3 people in NBA history to have 25 plus points, 15 plus assists, and hit the game-winning shot in a single game. Welcome in.
That's exactly how he sounds.
I'll be with you in a second.
Did you guys realize how strong the Stugotz is in Michael Jordan? You realize they're doing this one interview with Mike Tirico and just spreading it out with Michael Jordan and Mike Tirico and spreading it out as long as they possibly can. It's one work day, but he's putting in for every week this season.
If you guys don't know what Izzy's talking about, it's on the NBA. It's on NBC. Michael Jordan is a part of it. Tirico sat in his house for like 17 hours and did a year's worth of
insights into excellence,
so they can sprinkle Michael all over the entire season.
Oh, and I mean, the Stugotz is crazy strong in Tirico too. If you heard those fake laughs. Man, I mean, that is a Stugotz interview if I've ever seen.
I'm with Tirico. You got to let, when Michael says something, whether it's funny or not, you have to laugh. Put it on the poll, Taylor. If Michael Jordan says something that's not funny, do you still laugh?
Is there anybody else that could get away with that? Is there anybody else that you think you could sit down with for 2 hours and then sprinkle their answers in throughout?
Let's talk about that flu game again. Yeah. Jesus Christ, it was one game from so many years ago.
Right, but his take on load management was awesome.
Yes, stop managing my load.
Yes.
Stu, what's the next question?
Cooper Flagg, bust?
Well, not according to
people
FanDuel.
Are thinking about it. Listen, they're thinking about it. Izzy, he's not that good.
People aren't, because he is still the favorite to win NBA Rookie of the Year according to FanDuel. VJ Edgecombe is second, and he's actually minus 115, so it's not even close right now. But really? I will say, I mean, it's super early. It's the odds.
Who's the other guy?
VJ Edgecombe from the
like BJ
V.
Oh, VJ like VJ Singh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what team he's on? VJ Edgecombe.
Someone told me the Sixers earlier this week, I think.
Someone was giving you good information. Look at Taylor.
He is definitely the Rookie of the Year. There's no question about it. I have VJ by an Edgecombe. Mikey's looking at me. It's so dumb you have to laugh.
No,
Thank you.
So good. It's great. Let me say this about Cooper Flagg, and I don't think this is a comparison a lot of other people have, but I see him as a new age version of Aaron Gordon. And if you remember Aaron Gordon's career, when he got to Orlando, it was like, hey, this guy seems to have all the tools. Let's put him in a starring role and see what happens. Oh, he doesn't really have a bag. Like, he might be able to take somebody one-on-one if he's just, straight line dribble, but doesn't really have enough to his game to carry an entire team, but seemingly can do everything on any given night. You see him with Denver now, and he is, I call him the perfect role player. It's kind of crazy to say a role player is going to give you 50 and 10, but he is that person because that team is so good that if he just happens to be on or utilizing his skills particularly well on one night, he can give you I'm the first pick of the draft type of game. And I think Cooper is fortunate enough early on to be in a team with heavy Anthony Davis. By the way, it's hilarious that Anthony Davis is heavy when they traded Luka Dončić for him because Luka was the one who was supposed to be heavy. But, he
got hurt last night, by the way. That's the most terrifying sight in the NBA is Anthony Davis reaching down, clutching his ankle. Is
it terrifying when you've seen it so many times? It's kind of like a
terrifying
movie, a horror movie with the same jump scare every time. You're just like, I'm not really that scared this time.
Okay.
But no, I don't think Cooper Flagg is a bust. I think it's just a crazy Stugotz question, and I love it. But it's just a matter of him finding his role, and I think his role is that. It is as I can do everything at an elite level role player, but I'm not going to be able to carry a team, especially if the game slows down and is a half court type of game.
Let me ask a Tar Heel. Taylor, is Cooper Flagg a bust?
I wouldn't say bust quite yet. Okay. The jury's still out on it. I will say back to the Austin.
Jury might not even be in deliberations yet.
They haven't even formed a jury yet.
Right.
I'm looking up Cooper Flagg stuff, and I saw a stat that he became the second player in NBA history at 18 or younger to record a game with 20 plus points and 0 turnovers since Kobe Bryant did it in 1997. And it made me think back to the Austin Reaves one. Stats nowadays, you could cherry pick whatever stats you want to kind of shape whatever narrative you want.
Yeah, but is that a customized plaque? What do you think? I mean,
you're not getting a Ring doorbell that says, hey, I did that. Nah, not unless you're Magic and Michael, baby. Maybe if Wilt did it. Like if you could throw Wilt in there, he's part of the mix, but no.
All right, you want my third question here, Izzy?
Please.
Chicago Bulls. For real?
Are the Chicago Bulls the Raiders of the NBA? Well, let me just throw some names at you. Go ahead,
Okay,
Steve.
please do. No,
Well,
go ahead, please do.
Okay, so here's a name, Josh Giddey.
Yes.
Do you have faith in Josh Giddey if he is your best player? Or do you have faith in a team if Josh Giddey is your best player?
Probably not.
Okay. How about Nikola Vucevic? All-star, been
More
around for a
so.
while. A little
More
bit,
so.
right?
Right.
How about
I'm just saying they're 4-0 with a good coach
Yeah.
and a bad Eastern Conference. That's all.
good coach? Nice name. Look, man.
I'm
Billy's
praying
never-
that Billy Donovan is still there.
Please
Is he
don't
still
ever
there?
hear this. He's still there, and shockingly, somehow still there, even though he just is a play-in guy. I love Billy Donovan. I want Billy Donovan to be part of my family. I never want to experience a world in which I can't say, "Hey, Billy," and then give him a hug when I see him. But I don't think he's done anything as an NBA head coach, and I don't even know why. If he was anywhere else, he'd probably not be that coach anymore. And I just don't. Again, I can see him coaching quality players and getting the best out of those elite level talent and maybe winning a championship in that way. But I don't see him coaching Isaac Okoro, Mateus Buzelis, Nikola Vucevic, Trey Jones, and Josh Giddey to anything other than a 9th or 10th place finish in the Eastern Conference. I don't care that they started off 4-0.
All right, you're lashing. Listen, you're lashing out at me. These are burning NBA questions that fans want me to ask you because you're an NBA expert. Don't get
This
mad
is
at
a
me. People are
lukewarm
wondering
NBA question.
at 4-0 if the Bulls are for real.
Yeah. Do you know who they've beaten? They've beaten the Kings, which DeMar DeRozan, shut up, right?
I learned last night that Russell Westbrook is starting for the Kings.
Yes. He went from not being on a team to being on their bench for a game and then starting. So very aggressive, Russell Westbrook there. They beat the Hawks, which we still don't know who they are. They beat a Magic team that still hasn't figured out how to shoot despite Desmond Bane being on the team. And then they beat a decent Pistons team. So they've had one decent win out of those 4.
Let me ask Taylor and Izzy. Chicago Bulls for real, was that the question that he wrote last just to get to 5?
Yeah.
No. No. I think Chicago Bulls for real was one of the top 3.
Yes. Yes. Thank you. It
Guaranteed.
was. It's a good question. I know it's a good question. It's a bad Eastern Conference. I don't care what anyone tells me. By the way, who got hurt? Was it Trey Young who got hurt last night for the Hawks?
He did. Somebody ran, or his own
Eastern
team.
Conference keeps getting worse, and here are the Bulls at 4-0.
Reportedly, he avoided an ACL tear, but my guess is it's at least a partial.
Izzy, you know what they say, right?
Yes.
Death, taxes, and pencil in a Heat Bulls play-in game.
Yeah. That's been for the last few years. It's been kind of the fixture, and we're trying to change that. The Bulls are 4-0. The Heat are, what did we say yesterday, Taylor? All of a sudden 2-1.
Out of nowhere.
3-1 now? Out of nowhere, I think it was.
With these two teams, water's going to find its level. We know where they're going to be come playoff time, and that's going to be squarely in that play-in game.
Like
No doubt,
if the Bulls want to avoid the
use
play-in,
10.
this is the time to build up the wins. Like if they go 8-2 in the first 10, hey, maybe they'll sneak in as a 6 seed, but highly doubtful.
This is a question for the entire group. I mean, I want Izzy's opinion because it matters the most. I want his first. But Luka Dončić, tired of him? I mean, all the stuff. I'm in better shape. I'm slimmed down. I'm eating better. I'm working out harder in the offseason. I'm on the cover of Men's Health. He plays a single fucking game and he's out for a week and a half. Give me a break.
Mikey, we'll start with you.
I mean, he's still the draw, but yeah, it's kind of getting old. It's kind of like gotta be there, guy. Gotta be there.
You got to be there.
Taylor?
No, I'm not enough with Luka Dončić yet.
Mostly didn't answer that correctly.
Mostly because of how Stu pronounces his name.
I know.
I don't care. You know what? Play some basketball and I'll pronounce it correctly. How's that sound?
Every time he starts to say his name, I think he's going to end up saying Donkey Dick. Dončić. But I'm going to give you his stat lines from the first 2 games, Stu, in case you forgot.
Give me the stat line from the last 2.
9 assists, 12 rebounds, 49 points, 8 assists, 11 rebounds. Tweaked his knee. Why? Because he's playing too much damn basketball, was playing for his home country over the offseason, and somebody hit his leg back then, and so he's probably got some issues with that. I am by no means tired of skinny Luka. I do think it's hilarious that skinny Luka and fat Anthony Davis are hurt.
That take was drenched in fantasy bias, I must admit. I had the second.
He's your
pick in
Christian
my
McCaffrey.
Well, no. Well, I have McCaffrey too, but I had my basketball draft. I had the second pick in the draft, and my choices were Luka or Nikola Jokic. Jokic has started the season. He plays every fucking second of every game. He started the season with 4 triple doubles, and Luka's already injured. I mean,
you went with Luka.
So I'm just kicking myself. That's all. That
should have called me.
I didn't have you as a fantasy basketball guy, Stu.
Yeah. Well, I am.
How's your fantasy hockey team doing?
Don't you have a guy that drafts for you, Stu?
I do have a guy who drafts for me. He's my GM. His name's Inferno. He's on fire. He's really good at this. We've won like 7 baseball leagues, a couple of football leagues, and we won basketball last year. I was going to quit basketball, but I'm going for back-to-back titles. I am. We won basketball last year. Yes.
It's impressive. You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I wanted, but
you are the
shot. I took Luka.
You and Inferno are the real NBA experts here. But what's the next question?
Oh, it's the last question, Izzy.
Okay. Has it been 4 already?
There's been 4, yes. Is Austin Reaves the MVP? Cooper Flagg, bust. Okay. Bulls for real. Luka, tired of him?
Heard.
Here's number 1. Are you shocked that the Spurs, now they play tonight, they're 4-0 right now, that they have never started a season 5-0?
Wow.
That seems impossible when you consider Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan, David Robbins. It just seems impossible, Izzy.
It does. It also seems a little bit more possible when you realize that Greg Popovich is all about how you finish, not how you start. And so they get their lumps out early. They don't care what seed they have, blah, 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 blah. But, man, what a time. I have a friend who is the friend has a little bit of money to spare, so it's not like he's just one of those normal people. But he's literally looking every day to try to find floor seats anywhere in the country so that he can securely or be sure that he's going to watch Victor Wembanyama. Like, that's how much of a draw he is. And I'm just like, hey, get me a ticket. I'll go with you. But Victor Wembanyama we've reached the point, Stu, where I think most people who kind of know basketball will probably say he might be the MVP right now. Like this year, going forward, you're going to have to tear it out of his hands because he's that good. And through 4 games, he's kind of giving you he had the first game where he just, went crazy and it's like, okay, he's not going to give you 40 points every night, but he's giving you 31, 14, and almost 5 blocks, Stu. And for perspective, last year he led the league in blocks with almost 4. And so now he's starting off the season with 5 blocks a game. It's insane what this kid is doing.
It really is. He's bulked up a little bit. He's unlike anything we've ever seen. Listen, when people said when he was coming into the NBA that this is a better version of Giannis, I was like, what are you talking about? It's impossible for there to be a better version of Giannis. And yet, I think Wemby might be a better version of Giannis if he could stay healthy. He got hurt last year, missed half the season. And by the way, he was my number 1 pick in the draft last year. I won a fantasy league having Wemby for half a season. That's how good he is.
Yeah, that is quite impressive. Getting hurt, I don't know if you could say get a blood clot in your shoulder is getting hurt, but hopefully that doesn't happen again. And what's crazy about the
I just worry about injuries with the big guys all the time.
For sure.
You know that.
For sure.
Right? Yes.
And the crazy thing about Giannis is when we talk about MVP, he might end up probably more so than Shea, because I don't think Shea's numbers are going to really round out after his scoring. He might average 35 a game, but he's going to give you 6 assists, a few rebounds, not really going to jump off the page. Giannis, 36 points right now, 14 rebounds, 7 assists, and shooting 70%. And doing it where he's probably more so the team's number 1 option than ever. Because if I asked you right now who the second leading scorer was on the Milwaukee Bucks, neither of you would have a clue. Not only that this player is the second leading scorer, you'd be like, wow, you wouldn't even know who the hell this player is.
Really?
I know who it is.
Well, hold on a second.
I don't even want to know that I want to know why you know who it is.
Okay, well, hold on a second.
They just beat the Knicks.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you watched the game, so you saw it was Chris Middleton?
No. Not there.
He's gone.
Chris Middleton already had his return game. He's been with the Washington. I was going to say Bullets, the Washington Wizards.
What?
This player's name is Ryan Rollins.
Ah, Raleigh.
Not Ryan Hollins, who already had an NBA career and I think is doing color analyst work for the Houston Rockets. Ryan Rollins, who also not a rookie, has played for this is his third team. He's played for the Warriors, the Wizards, and the Bucks, and he is currently their second leading scorer, which is insane. But
The Rye guy.
Yeah.
that's not even so. Yes, Victor Wembanyama, crazy special, might have a 4-point play where he goes crossover, step back, and 3. But the crazy part about this game that's intriguing to me, Kel'el Ware seems to be the Victor Wembanyama, maybe not stopper, but matcher. Like, this dude has played against the Spurs 3 times, okay, Kel'el Ware. Once in the preseason, twice in the regular season.
The werewolf.
Last season, the first time he played against Victor Wembanyama, he was 10 for 19 from the field, 25 points, 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 assists, and was plus 27 in a 21-point win. Okay. Wemby, not that great. Wemby in that game, 30 minutes, 21 and 10, 3 assists, 1 block. Crazy. Kel'el Ware was a rookie, by the way. All right.
Yeah.
Next time they played, no Wemby. Wemby sat out. Kel'el Ware, not so great. 6 points. What? 6 points. Then this preseason, they played again. No, it was preseason, but they both played in the 20-minute range. And Kel'el Ware went crazy again. 12 for 19, 3 for 6 from 3, 29 points, 12 rebounds, a block, and a steal in 26 minutes. Wemby, 22 minutes, 10 points. What the hell did the Miami Heat find in Kel'el Ware that this dude is just going to get up for the Wemby games and match that dude, if not play better than them? I am so, if Victor Wembanyama is that guy, he will have noticed by now, oh, this Kel'el Ware thinks he's got me. And Vic is going to go for 60 tonight. It would be, I really hope this happens because, like I said, I'm going to be effing starving and I'm not going to be able to eat because I've got this procedure tomorrow. But if Vic goes off for 60, it's probably the only way I will accept a Miami Heat loss because I feel like he has to know that Kel'el Ware is licking his chops and thinking that he can handle Victor Wembanyama whenever he faces him.
My first thoughts when I hear the name Ryan Hollins is that Dan and Stu are going to be out and he's guest co-hosting.
You guys remember that? By the way, this is not the Ryan Rollins that is the second leading scorer for the Milwaukee Bucks right now. This is Ryan Hollins, who has now made a media career for himself, somehow utilizing Stugotz in the process.
It's going to be Ryan Hollins, Clinton Yates for the next 3 hours. And then that's where I would kind of be like, woof, I need to find something else to listen to right now. No offense to them.
Could they not be offended, Taylor? I mean, Stugotz here. It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. Listen, support the people that support this show, and no one has supported us more than our friends at FanDuel. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. That's $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. So just visit FanDuel.com to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA.
Must be 21 and older and present in select states or 18 and older and present in D.C., Kentucky, or Wyoming. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets, which expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit rg-help.com. Call 1-888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org/chat in Connecticut or visit mdgamblinghelp.org in Maryland. Hope is here. Visit gamblinghelplinema.org or call 800-327-5050 for 24/7 support in Massachusetts or call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY New York.